My name is Justin Time.
And my name is Justin Case.
Together we are cop doctors. Cops by day, doctors by night. We're the two main characters of Seven Lamb Productions audio drama, aptly named Cop Doctors.
Isn't that too on the nose?
Nah, it's apt.
Too apt?
Not apt enough if you ask me. But if you enjoy goofy, fun, and raunchy podcasts, make sure to check out our series so you can see what crazy shenanigans we get into.
I think you mean hear time. They can't see us.
Oh, yeah, true.
You can listen to our crazy shenanigans by going to sevenlamb.com or searching for Cop Doctors wherever you listen to podcasts.
Get on it!
Amber here, and today on Will There Be Cake, we're going to celebrate President's Day. Right, Robert Lamb?
Yeah, you didn't even introduce me yet.
That's how I introduced you.
Okay, I appreciate it. You asked me a question about the day we're about to celebrate.
Yeah.
Cool. President's Day.
President's Day.
What is a president, Amber Simpson?
We kind of talked about it on a
2 days ago. Yeah. We did talk about it because I didn't realize that people had off today.
Yeah, you did not realize how.
But that's
no. But we also talked about it on Lincoln's birthday.
That's true. So wait, but then, I mean, we're celebrating all presidents today, right?
Yeah.
But it was supposed to just be Washington's birthday.
No,
I thought it was like we celebrated Washington's birthday and Abraham Lincoln's birthday.
Yeah. It was their birthdays.
Them.
Yeah.
So while we celebrated Abraham Lincoln's Day, that's not like a national holiday. Right. President's Day is.
President's Day is
a federal holiday.
It's a federal holiday.
Right. So people get off.
People get off work, and Robert just learned
but
this
not
2
me.
days ago.
Yeah, because I don't get off of work. I don't pay attention to that stuff because I work. They're open every day except for Christmas.
I honestly forgot. Like, I even get, like, if I work, I get time and a half that day. But I didn't realize, which I think has been every year, but I just didn't, I don't know why I didn't think. But that's kind of crazy.
It's just I made so many plans, and now I realize that, like, I'm going to have to work that day.
Yep.
And not get out early,
yep.
So...
No plans for you.
Got to cancel all those plans. Oh, well.
The struggle is real.
Yeah, but President's Day.
But yeah, my boyfriend Adam works for the city, and he has off, and he didn't even know he had off.
He didn't realize it.
Yeah.
Who remembers President's Day?
Who remembers President's Day? Especially when
it's
we hated our president for the last 4 years.
And it's right after Valentine's Day.
And it's the day after Valentine's. But President's Day is always on Monday. Monday.
Yeah.
Second Monday or whatever.
Right.
And then Valentine's Day is always the 14th. So they're not always.
Right, no, they're not back to back. Yeah.
So yeah, it wasn't until 1971 that it became a public holiday, so people could have a 3-day weekend to celebrate their presidents. Woo days, woo!
But does anybody really celebrate their presidents?
They just celebrate by just doing something.
Having off.
Yeah, having off, exactly. It's the third Monday of February.
It's already the third Monday? Damn, it's going by fast.
But we celebrate all the presidents in American history and remember them and honor them for their exemplary work.
Some of them.
In making America great.
Again?
Today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Some of them made America great for
Celebrate the presidents that you want to celebrate. You don't have to celebrate all of them.
Yeah,
they
not to
all
get
great.
political. It doesn't matter if you like some of them, you like other ones. If celebrate whichever ones you want.
Yeah.
Pick your party lines.
Yeah,
draw those lines in the ground and pick.
They
I'm
haven't
going
been
red.
thicker.
I'm going blue. Yeah. And even before that, there was different parties, like the Whig Party and stuff like that. Celebrate one of them.
Celebrate one of them.
It don't matter.
Do you? Nobody cares.
Yeah.
But yeah, after the death of George Washington in 1799.
I was gonna say, holy shit.
Holy shit, that man's old.
I thought Jimmy Carter was
His
the longest
birthday was
president.
unofficially celebrated as a day of remembrance called Washington Day. And throughout the 1800s, people used this day to honor the man that shaped America and the legacy he left. But then in 1832, the resolution permitted the removal of the George Washington's body in the Capitol building in Washington, D.C., And the erection of the Washington Monument in 1848 caused more and more celebrations nationwide.
Nice.
But it wasn't until the 1870s that Stephen Wallace Dorsey proposed that Washington's birthday should become a national federal holiday.
They agreed.
President Rutherford B. Hayes signed it into law in 1879 and joined the 4 existing bank holidays that were previously approved in 1870. And because of Abraham Lincoln's legacy and the proximity of his birthday on February 12th, it was proposed that Washington's Day just become President's Day to celebrate both of the men.
Oh, I said both of those.
But, yeah, and we mentioned that on his birthday, but it was rejected by Congress, even though some people still celebrated it. It wasn't a federal holiday yet because Congress was like, nah.
Because they were still upset.
Yeah.
Because that was around the time of the Civil War.
Exactly.
I mean, it's like right after the Civil War.
Right. So Washington's birthday didn't officially become President's Day until the late 1960s when Senator Robert McClory of Illinois concocted a plan that moved key bank holidays to Mondays to increase the number of 3-day weekends for workers in what's known as the Uniform Mondays Act, of course.
Nice.
And the hope was that it would increase productivity and decrease employee absenteeism. And the labor union agreed with this idea, and so did the private sector.
Right.
So in 1971, Richard Nixon made the executive order to pass the Uniform Monday Holiday Act, which shifted Washington's birthday, Columbus Day, Memorial Day, and Veterans Day to Monday. Wow, so it was like kind of because of President's Day that we got the Monday holidays.
I mean, we don't want a Wednesday holiday.
No, I guess not.
Work 2 days, get a day off, work 2 more days, and then the weekend? Nah, get that 3-day weekend.
I mean, it affects me zero.
I know.
My
same
entire
here.
working life, but...
Yeah, same here. I don't think I've ever had a job that's been like 9 to 5 at a regular office that like... I just work my shifts no matter what.
If anything, I work harder on these Mondays.
That's true, yeah. Because other people are off, but you're not.
But I mean, I guess that's a positive for the movie theater industry. It's a good day to have holidays as far as making money because Mondays are generally the slowest day for movie theaters. So if there's a holiday, it becomes the busiest day of the week, usually.
Yeah. Who's your favorite president, Ember Simpson?
I don't know.
I like Taft.
I like Taft just because his name is Taft. I wasn't like I learned stuff in school, but like I didn't comprehend politics and
I mean,
as deep as I do now for most of my life. So like I never honestly thought about it. Like I think I've learned the most this year about my presidents that I retained than I ever have.
Yeah, I mean, in school, I always kind of hated history.
Yeah,
and
me too.
And politics and all that stuff. Now, not so much, and I actually enjoy history a lot, especially over the last like 10 years. Like I slowly started getting more and more into history and stuff, but I didn't really get into politics then, like maybe like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
But with that being said, like I still don't know that much about a lot of the presidents. I know certain ones. I know certain ones who are important and certain ones who are racist and bad and all that kind of stuff.
And of course, the ones that
the most important
were elected while we were alive, right?
Yeah.
We know from what we heard and saw.
Well, that's why I've always hated that, like when people, and I'll use this example for multiple presidents so no one's offended, but when people say Trump's the best president ever, even if you say Obama's the best president ever, it's like, you can't say ever because you weren't alive. Like, do you know? Are you a historian that read up on all the other presidents? You can't just say that. That makes no sense.
They didn't. What they did didn't directly affect you at the time. Like maybe it did,
right?
But in the long run, but you weren't there for it to directly affect you. You weren't there to vote. You can't
say ever. You can say during my lifetime. You can say this is my favorite president so far that I voted for. But to say like this is the United States best president ever, and it's just like, what are you talking about?
People are crazy.
What about George Washington and Abraham Lincoln?
Yeah. Without doing more research and learning about what all the presidents did, from what I've learned this year from this podcast, Abraham Lincoln is pretty close to the top for me. He did a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
So that's your answer.
Yeah. Abraham Lincoln and Taft.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I don't.
FDR is cool.
Yeah.
Jimmy Carter, he builds a lot of houses for the homeless or for poor people now, which is cool.
true.
He's like
That's true.
90.
Reagan had a president dog. Remember?
Yeah. Trump did not have a dog.
He didn't. That's what makes him the worst president ever.
Well, you don't know ever.
It wasn't the other things. It was just that.
Yeah. I don't know. I voted for Obama.
Me too.
But
even then, I
didn't.
Even then, I didn't pay attention enough to his presidency.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think celebrate today by if you have a favorite president, celebrate your favorite president, even if it's Trump. It's fine. Do you? Other than that, you can learn more about your presidents, which I think I'm going to do today. Maybe just read up more about all of them, not just the ones that I hear are the best, so I can make my own decision, you know?
Exactly.
So I have some fun facts before we decide this day is over.
Okay. This should be when we decide.
We
decide this day is over.
Both John Adams and Thomas Jefferson died on July 4th, 1826, which happened to be the 50th anniversary of the approval of the Declaration of Independence. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Why'd they both die the same day? Was it like a murder-suicide? They're like,
I don't think so.
Okay. A merchant see an average of 1.2% boost in sales on the week of President's Day. A lot of people have President's Day sales. I feel like that's like a car thing too.
Yeah.
George Washington was the only president to be unanimously there we go, elected by all of the state representatives.
Okay.
The S in Harry S. Truman doesn't actually stand for anything.
What?
Harry S. Truman.
It really doesn't?
I guess not. He just probably needed a middle name, and he's like, oh, middle name, I'm just out in this S. S looks good between an H and a T.
I guess.
He could have put an A, and then his initials could have been Hat. That would have been cool. Way to go, Truman. Should have picked an A.
Here, Harry S. Truman, middle name. It says Ship.
Ship.
Wait, Truman's middle name, ? Harry Truman's middle name was S. It didn't stand for another name.
So it's just S. His middle name was just S?
I guess. Several sources reveal that Truman's parents couldn't decide whether to give them the middle name Ship after his paternal grandfather or Solomon after his maternal grandmother or grandfather.
What? So instead of giving him two middle names, they gave him S.
They just gave him an S. That's weird. That's a good trivia question.
There was a few bills which attempted to return the official name of President's Day to Washington's Day, but it didn't receive a lot of support. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. We can celebrate all the presidents.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a day to
remember
all these men from so long ago
who helped shape
that has
this
been a driving
that
force in every aspect of life.
Yep.
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness for all people. Presidents.
And since
fireworks.
And since it's Washington, we're celebrating also like Washington and Abraham's birthday.
Yeah.
We have to have a cake.
Yes, we have a cake. Duh.
Okay.
For our
we definitely have a cake for our best friends,
the presidents.
And if you want to listen to the President of the United States, is that Lump? Do they sing Lump?
No. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's President's Day.
In
Something
my
like that.
head.
Those are ways to celebrate. And yeah, just hang out with some people, talk presidents like you normally do.
Yeah, like we all do. And
like
enjoy your
in
day
our
off
free
work
time.
if you have a normal ass job.
Because we don't.
Because we don't.
We got to work.
Yeah.
Thanks, presidents.
Thanks, presidents.
All right. Am I signing off or is this you?
Oh, it's me. Oh, thanks for joining us. Have a great day, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
This has been a 7 Lamb production.